defeated New Mexico State in 3. Santa Clara will serve. Serving is Anderson. Joust at the net, won by Santa Clara. Nikki Hess is there. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Broncos.
You saw earlier that Santa Clara's ace ratio to Hawaii is 2-1. No surprise they come out bombing right away.
Serving again is Anderson. Uiato outside, and that is out, and the point for Santa Clara, and it's 2-0.
Hartong tried to bite off too much line there, caught some antenna on the way over.
So Santa Clara, a good start in the first set. Anderson awaiting the volleyball for her service. Cozies up to the service line. That ball dug up by Longo. Uiato step out. Borster, and Borster finds the open spot on the floor. First point for Hawaii in the first set.
Oh, Hawaii got very lucky there. Uiato just underset that ball. Not nearly high enough for Borster to hit it. The best she could do was tip it. Luckily, she found the open spot.
Serving is Uiato. Serves it down the line. That ball dug up by Hess. Then Anderson back to Hess. Hartong, good double block. Hartong hitting it into the double block, and oh, that kind of alignment we've seen over and over so far.
Well, the smart teams will get 2 blockers on Hartong all the time. Santa Clara did just that just then.
3 serving 1. Uiato. That ball is hit down the line by Nikki Taylor. Boy, he tries it again. Olival. Dug up by Rotman. That ball hit, and it comes down.
Inside the block.
Was inside the block. So that is another point for Santa Clara, and they lead it 4-1. Serving is Hess. That ball is shanked to the side. That's an ace. Went off Olival.
Olival passing target on the Hawaii side of the net. Nikki Hess passed almost half the balls yesterday on first contact for Santa Clara when they played UCLA. So watch those 2 people to do most of the first passes.
The ball dug up by Olival. Uiato goes to Emily Hartong, and Hartong is able to hit it out of the back row.
It took a long time for Hartong to get her first kill. I'm sure she was frustrated. Let's see if she comes up with her big jumper here.
Hartong to serve. That ball dug up by Rotman. Anderson. And that's it over by Anders.
Oh, Rotman did a nice job of passing that ball up because Hartong hit a very good jump serve.
Santa Clara playing very well in unison, and they are well schooled for this match. Serving is Rotman. Danielle Rotman. Chasing it down. Uiato sets up Emily Hartong, and that ball is in. That's a point for Hawaii.
We've said this last weekend. We've said this weekend as well that Hartong very often is more effective from the back row than she is in the front. She utilized her jumping and leaping ability.
Longo to serve for Hawaii. That's dug up by Rotman. Ball is hit over by Anders. Diving dig. Uiato. Now they say no. That was a late call. That was a real late call.
I think this ball is good. I think this pancake is good. Yeah, pancake is good. Not sure which lines person called it or whether head referee Wayne Lee called it.
Wayne Lee is up, and on the floor is Dan Hironaka. 7 serving 3, Santa Clara. Serving is Gigi Cresto just into the game. Uiato short set. Adolfo, and that's dug up by Cresto. Ball hit over, and that is in by Milton, Taylor Milton. Milton comes in. She had 13 kills against UCLA yesterday. It is now 8-3, Santa Clara. And Hawaii still trying to put things together. Serving is Cresto. Dug up by Olival. Ball is hit over and down by Hartong. Hartong from the back row. So it's 8-4. Hawaii still much catching up to do. Into the game comes Mendoza.
Uyato is such a smart setter. She knows how to find Hartong. There's the triple block up. Hartong would love to hit against just a few blocks less.
Mendoza serving. That ball is into the antenna by Sabrina Clayton. So it's 8-5. Hawaii closes the gap to 3. So Sarah Mendoza to serve again out of Santa Barbara, California. Gets it in. That ball dug up by Rotman. Hit over. There is Hartong. Uyato goes cross court to Olivao. That is dug up. Ball comes back over from her knees. Uyato. That ball is hit by Emily Hartong, but she hits it wide.
Olivao giving a good swing down the line, but Santa Clara in the right spot, the right time, making some terrific digs early on here in the first set.
Milton serving. Left-hander diving dig by Mendoza. Step out, Adolfo. Adolfo from Uyato.
Oh, credit Sarah Mendoza on that pass. Young lady from Irvine Valley College out of Santa Barbara. Watch this pass. Wow, right on the money. Adolfo rips it down the line, that quick arm swing of hers.
Olivao will serve. Manu Olivao. Ball comes back to Cresto. The ball is hit back off the hit. Hess, good double block. Adolfo, Uyato. And again, the double block works. It's right into the double block. Emily Hartong hits the ball. And it's 10-6. Santa Clara leading by 4 in the first set.
I can't remember the last time Hartong had 3 errors to go along with 3 kills, hitting 4 errors. Hitting negative so far.
Clayton serving, and the dump shot works for Uyato.
The good news about Hartong hitting negative so far is it forces the rest of her teammates to step up if Hawaii's going to stay in this match. And Uyato says, you know, I'll be one of the ones to step up. I'll go get a kill.
Jade Borster has come in to the front row. And Kayla Kawamura will go back to serve now for Hawaii. 7, serving 10. That ball dug up by Milton. The ball is hit over by Hartong. Hartong was right there at that limit between reaching over the net. But it was called good. Hawaii now trailing by 2, slowly, but perhaps surely getting back in this first set. Kawamura serves again. Milton, Crespo, and that ball is put over by Hess. Here's Hawaii. Ball hit down the middle, that time by Olivao. The ball blocked back after that hit by Cannon. Good save by Uyato, but it goes over to Santa Clara. Milton hits it over. Hawaii now with an opportunity. Another dump shot.
When was the last time you saw Mita Uyato dump the ball over the net? 2 out of the last 4 shots. Very unusual for her to be this offensive.
This could be the first. Kawamura to serve again. 9 serving 10. Hawaii looking to tie. Santa Clara looking to hold off. Hawaii. Ball is put over by Hess. Hawaii with an opportunity. They go to Hartong. That ball dug up in the back row by Milton, but she gets no help. And Hawaii comes back to tie it at 10. So 4 straight points now for Hawaii here in the first set. They get back into it after starting very slowly. Kawamura to serve. That ball dug up by Milton. And a whistle blow. Point for Hawaii.
And that pass by Milton just a little bit too tight to the net. Kawamura working on her. I believe she's served Milton the last 4 balls. Hawaii on that 5-0 scoring run.
Hawaii leading for the first time, 11-10 here in the first set. Serving again, Kawamura. Presto. The ball is just handed over to Hawaii. Ball is hit down the middle by Olivao. It comes back off of Milton and goes out. Let's pause. Hawaii leading 12-10 first set.
The keys to the match. Santa Clara's got to use that size. They've got everybody in the roster is over 5'10" except for one girl. They got to do some big blocking up front for Hawaii. I just think they got to win one for the coach. Bring some emotion to the night.
Serving is Kawamura, 12 serving 10, first set. That's dug up by Milton. That ball put over by Cameron. Hawaii with an opportunity. And there is Hartung once, Hartung twice. Second time was good.
And Emily Hartong's going to have to work for every one of her kills tonight because Santa Clara is blocking her well. They're defending her well in the back row, and they're just making her a high priority.
13 serving 10. Kawamura continues to serve. Dug up by Milton. They go outside to Hess. And she hits the ball down in front of Kawamura for the point. Hawaii leads 13-11. Adolfo comes back on the floor.
Good swing on the left side there by Hess. Just a freshman 6-footer who, by the way, has 7 siblings. Count them. 8 in the family. No problems getting backyard volleyball there, huh?
No, not at all. Serving is Anderson into the net. Service error. Point for Hawaii. 14-11.
So there's another one of my cardinal rules. If your team has just been scored on like 8 times in a row, the next time you finally earn a side out and get back there and serve, that person's got to get it in somehow, some way.
Serving is Uiato. Serves it down the line. That's dug up by Hess. That ball is hit over by Anders. Hawaii with an opportunity. Emily Hartung off the block. Rotman digs it up. The ball is hit over by Hess. They go cross court. And Taylor is returned, but not returned to the net. And hitting it into the net was Hess. Let's take a look at the series record. Hawaii leads the series 10-0. The last meeting, November 30th, 2012 at the University of Washington. First round of the NCAA tournament, Hawaii winning in 3. 15-11, Hawaii. Taylor again. Nikki Taylor, that rat-a-tats around. That's saved by Rotman. Getting the ball across is Anders, and it goes out. So it's 16-11. Hawaii starting to move into a controlling position here in the first set. It has not been easy. They did not start well. Getting ready to serve is Uiato. Knuckleballs it over. Dug up by Milton. Ball goes outside to Hess, and she deposits the ball right in front of a diving Longo. So it is 16-12. Santa Clara still in a position to really challenge here.
Solid swing by Hess. Just a freshman, a 6-footer, 3-time All-Stater from Arizona. Hawaii just not closing the block right now.
Hess serving. Emily Hartung. That ball dug up by Rotman. There's Longo. And finally, Forster on a very short but effective set by Uiato. And it's 17-12. Hawaii leading by 5 here in set number 1.
This is where I think Uiato needs to start feeding the middle more. Get them really involved. They haven't had that many sets this particular game, so what a better time than now.
Emily Hartung serving. That's an ace. That went right down the middle and hit just before the line. This is the biggest lead for Hawaii, 18-12. Timeout has been called by Santa Clara. Hawaii trying to position for the first set win.